The last step in the Accurate Company Information section is to select the best reporting method, cash or accrual. As a refresher, when your accounting is done on an accrual basis, income and corresponding sales tax is recognized when the invoice goes out to the client, regardless of when the customer pays the invoice. On a cash basis, income and sales tax is reported when the client actually pays the invoice and you've deposited the funds. This is true with the accounts payables as well. I strongly recommend verifying your accounting method by looking at your actual income tax returns, either your Schedule C for sole proprietors, 1120S for S Corps, or Form 1065 for partnerships, if there's any doubt about which method you use. Please don't assume that you file on a cash basis, especially if you have sales over $5 million or have product inventory. Unlike the cash method, accrual accounting has to deal with the risk of bad debt. If your company makes a sale and can't collect some or all of the debt, you can be entitled to reduce your sales tax payments to reflect the loss. You'll have to check with your state for additional information on bad debt reporting for sales tax and with your accountant for bad debt reporting on your income tax returns. Now that you've determined which accounting method is used on your taxes, let's set that up in QuickBooks. In the Preferences under the Edit menu, click on Reports and Graphs. Under the Company Preferences, under the Summary Reports Basis, select whichever method you use on your taxes. You can change this method in reports, as we'll see in a minute, but this default is good for communicating with your accountant and pulling financials for year-end. Let's bring up a P&L statement for a test company. Under Reports, go to Company and Financial and click on Profit and Loss Standard. I'm going to bring up the last fiscal year. Now remember, in our reporting under Preferences, we had selected cash basis. This is all the cash that was collected for invoices during the year. Now we're going to change it to accrual basis. We do this under Customize Report. Simply select Accrual and hit OK. It's important anytime you change anything in the Customize Report area that you hit the refresh button to make sure that all the changes come through. As you can see here, the total income went up considerably on an accrual basis, meaning that we invoiced a lot more income for the year, even though we have not gotten paid for it. No matter what kind of report you pull in QuickBooks, it's very important to always recognize what the dates are that you're pulling a report for and if it's on a cash or accrual basis, because both of those will change the reporting dramatically.